My name's James Canham. I was the Chief of Hesperus from 2001 to 2002 and I joined Pangbourne in 1995. I'm currently Head of Communications for an American software company called Canham. There are so many. I think one that really stands out for me was when the Falklands Memorial Chapel was opened in 2000 and we had the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh and Lady Thatcher and Sir Dennis come and visit, and I was lucky enough to be chosen to show Lady Thatcher and Sir Dennis around. Brilliant. And then another one which also stands out was being made Chief of Hesperus. That was my dream when I started, when I was doing that open day, and I wanted to be like that young man that I met, and that was wonderful. And then finally, I would say probably Remembrance Sunday 2001, where I was Chief of Hesperus and giving the orders and the salutes on Remembrance Sunday. I've got family who were in the military, so for me that was very touching. So there's a bunch of other memories, but those are probably the big highlights. I had a brief dalliance with the military. That didn't quite come off as I expected because I ended up breaking my shoulder, which curtailed my military career, as you can imagine. And then after that, I ended up finding myself in London, as many young graduates do, and not really knowing what I wanted to do. And a friend of the family suggested that I look at communications because I was a good writer, I liked talking to people, I liked the sound of my own voice. So I did just that, and it seemed to work quite well for me. And the last 13 years of my career, I've been in communications in various organisations and agencies, and that's led me to where I am now as Head of Communications with Manhattan Associates. So Pangbourne gives you many qualities. It has over the generations of different students that have attended. And one of the most important things that I think Pangbourne did to prepare me for life was give me a confidence and an ability to be able to communicate and be able to communicate not just myself but with other people, to find the common ground that we all have together, and to understand and realise that at the end of the day, whether they've got pips on their arm and they're a Major General, whether they're an ex-Prime Minister or a CEO of a Fortune 500, at the end of the day, they're just people. Everybody can find common ground and has no need to feel intimidated or scared about talking to and communicating with people. I think that was one of the great values, that confidence and that ability to connect with people, that I got directly from the college. So the Pangbourne that I attended was a very different place to what it is today, I believe. It was very much a school of its time, and it's great to see that it has evolved to still be a school of its time. And I think that's one of the most enduring factors about Pangbourne, its ability to continue to change and evolve and be relevant. But there are some qualities and some areas of Pangbourne culture which I see as a red thread, which have been with the college from its inception in the early 1900s right through to its centenary the other year to where we are today. And I would say there's a quintessential essence of what Pangbourne is. Whether it's confidence, whether it's that ethos of team, of playing together and being as one, winning as one, losing as one. Those are values which have come through from the days when I was here in 1995, right through to when I went to an open day here a couple of years ago and was shown around. I'm really impressed, and those qualities I recognised, and they're still here today. So Pangbourne has many different and brilliant qualities. You may not be the sportist in the world, you may not be the most academic, you may not be the most musical, but whatever you are, Pangbourne will find those qualities and they'll bring them out in you. And you come out, I think at the end of education, it's not all about A stars and A grades, and I don't think it's about chevrons on the arm and colours, sporting colours. I think it's about awareness and selflessness and growing as a human being and understanding the values of the world today that we're in, and Pangbourne promotes that, and Pangbourne enables people to understand that and follow that moral compass. And I would say, don't worry about the marching, they don't do it much anymore. Don't worry about muddy school kit, because they've got house matrons for that. Have a look. You will find something truly unique, I believe, in Berkshire at least, at Pangbourne. And maybe it'll be for you, maybe it won't. But take a look, you might be surprised what you find.